Welcome to JRNY TV, where we simplify the complex world of crypto one term at a time. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a total newbie, you've probably heard some peculiar slang and wondered, what the heck does that mean? Well, today, we are diving into the top crypto terminologies that you'll encounter as you journey through the ever-evolving landscape of blockchain and digital assets. Kicking things off with a term that is practically a rallying cry in the crypto space, HODL. Originally a typo of the word hold. In a Bitcoin forum post back in 2013, HODL has since become a core philosophy among crypto enthusiasts alike. It means holding onto your cryptocurrency for the long term, regardless of market volatility or short-term price swings. The idea is simple. Instead of panic selling when prices dip or spiking when they rise, true believers in HODL remain steadfast, thus banking on the long-term potential of their investments. HODL resonates with both seasoned investors and newcomers because it reflects a mindset that counters the market's emotional roller coaster. It's a commitment to ride through the turbulence, whether it's a bull run or a bear market. For many, HODLing is not just about making gains, but also a way to actually support the underlying technology and principles of decentralization. So if you're entering the crypto space, remember this. Those who HODL often walk away with the biggest rewards, not because they timed the market perfectly, but because they believed in the journey. Next up is FOMO. It's a term that has likely influenced every crypto trader at one point, one way or another. In a market as fast-paced and as unpredictable as crypto, it is quite easy to feel like you are missing out on life-changing opportunities. When you see tokens skyrocketing in price and everyone on social media is celebrating their gains, FOMO can hit hard. This psychological phenomenon often leads to impulsive decisions, like buying at the peak of a rally, only to watch the price crash shortly after. FOMO, it's not just about emotions. It's actually about driving the force behind market trends. It creates a feedback loop where rising prices attract more buyers, which in turn pushes prices even higher. Unfortunately, this euphoria often ends with latecomers being wrecked as the hype fades. For beginners, the key to avoiding FOMO is simple. Always have a plan. Stick to your strategy, resist the urge to chase pumps, and remember that there will always be new opportunities in the market. Patience and discipline are the best tools to keep your FOMO at bay. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. On the flip side of FOMO lies FUD, or fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD refers to the spread of negative news or rumors that create panic and uncertainty in the market. This can come from anything: regulatory crackdowns, influential figures criticizing crypto, or wait for it, even deliberate misinformation designed to drive prices down. The goal? It's to scare investors into selling their assets, often allowing others to buy at a discount. FUD is a powerful tool in the hands of those who know how to manipulate the markets. For new investors, it is crucial to recognize when FUD is at play and avoid making knee-jerk decisions. Not every piece of bad news is a sign to sell. Sometimes it's just noise. The best defense against FUD is education and perspective. Make sure to understand the fundamentals of all the projects that you invest in, and do not let short-term headlines derail your long-term strategy. Remember, FUD is often temporary, and those who can see beyond it are often the ones who thrive in the crypto market. DOR, do your own research. If there's one golden rule in crypto, it's DOR, or do your own research, please. This phrase is thrown around constantly for a reason. In a market as unpredictable and as hype-driven as crypto, your best safeguard is knowledge. DOR is about digging deeper into projects, understanding their fundamentals, and not simply following influencers or headlines or the latest social media buzz. Whether it's checking the team behind a project, analyzing its roadmap, or verifying its tokenomics, DOR helps you make informed decisions. Newcomers often fall into the trap of blindly trusting others, whether it's a popular Twitter account hyping a meme coin or a YouTube video promising massive returns. This is where DOR becomes critical. It's not just about protecting your investments, but also about empowering yourself to spot opportunities others might miss. Crypto is a space where innovation moves fast, and for those who take the time to research, well, they often find themselves ahead of the curve. So before you ape into any project, remember, Dior is not just advice. It's in fact a survival skill. One of the biggest nightmares for crypto investors is the infamous one and only rug pull. This term refers to a scam where project developers abandon their token or a platform after draining investor funds, leaving holders with worthless assets. Rug pulls often happen in DeFi and meme coin ecosystems where hype can quickly drive massive inflows of liquidity. Scammers utilize the momentum to pump up the token's price, cash out their holdings, and then disappear, leaving investors wrecked in the aftermath. Rug pulls highlight why doing your own research is so critical. Spotting red flags like anonymous teams, vague roadmaps, or locked liquidity issues can help you avoid falling victim. While decentralization offers incredible opportunities, it also comes with risks, as there's little recourse once a rug pull occurs. For new investors, the takeaway is clear. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Protecting your capital should always take precedent over chasing flashy promises or instant gains. Whale. In the world of crypto, a whale refers to an individual or an entity that holds a massive amount of cryptocurrency, often enough to influence market movements. These whales can be early adopters, institutional investors, or even large organizations. Because of their substantial holdings, when whales make moves, whether it's buying, selling, or shifting assets between wallets, it can send ripples or waves through the market. For example, a whale dumping a large amount of a token can cause prices to crash, leaving smaller investors scrambling. Understanding whale behavior, well, it is crucial for any crypto trader. Tools like on-chain trackers can help monitor whale wallets while giving insight into their movements. Some traders even try to mimic whale strategies, believing that following the smart money leads to better outcomes. However, it is important to approach this carefully. Whales often have different risk tolerances and time horizons compared to retail traders. Ultimately, keeping an eye on these market giants can give you valuable context, but your decisions, they should still be rooted in your own strategy. PvP, player versus player. In the crypto world, PvP, or player versus player, paints a vivid picture of what trading can actually feel like: an intense, cutthroat competition. Here, every trader is out for themselves, attempting to outmaneuver and outsmart others for profit. It's a battle of wits, strategy, and sometimes pure luck. Whether it's catching the perfect entry price, selling at the peak, or sniping a newly launched token, PvP trading embodies the high-stakes nature of the crypto markets. It's not uncommon for traders to celebrate their victories with memes and catchphrases, while those who lose out end up in crypto slang's infamous trenches. But PvP is not just limited to individual traders. It's just as prevalent among crypto projects themselves. When one project successfully taps into a trend or a narrative, a wave of imitators often follows, scrambling to steal the market share. For example, a meme coin like Dogecoin spawns countless derivatives, each trying to siphon attention and liquidity from the original. The same goes for DeFi platforms, NFT collections, and do not forget Layer 1 blockchains. This PvP mentality among projects creates an environment where innovation and imitation constantly and instantaneously collide, forcing users to discern between genuine value and opportunistic cash grabs. Whether you're trading tokens or investing in projects, understanding the competitive dynamics of PvP is key to navigating the crypto space. While PvP trading is a battlefield of traders competing against each other, PvE, or player versus environment, flips the script. Instead of individual traders trying to outmaneuver one another, everyone bands together to take on the broader market as a collective. This dynamic, well, it often emerges in niche crypto projects, specifically meme coins, where the goal becomes unified: buy, hold, and push the project forward. Rather than competing for scraps, participants pool the resources and efforts together to maximize the token's impact against the larger environments of trends, market sentiments, or even rival tokens. A good example of this was the recent launch of Trump's meme coin, known as Trump. This project became a perfect demonstration of PvE at play, with the community united to pump the token and ride the hype together. It wasn't about out-trading one another. It was about everyone working together toward a shared goal of driving the coin's ultimate success. In these cases, the narrative often drives cohesion, and the community, well, it rallies behind it as a force against the wider crypto market. For beginners, these PvE environments can feel exhilarating, but it is essential to remember that the market is unpredictable. Even when working together, the environment always has the final say. Degens. Let's talk about degens, short for degenerates, one of the most colorful subcultures in the crypto space. Degens are high risk takers, often diving headfirst into speculative investments like meme coins, new DeFi protocols, and obscure NFTs. They thrive on volatility and uncertainty, thus chasing astronomical gains while accepting the very real possibility of being completely wrecked. Degens often operate on hype, rumors, and even gut instinct rather than traditional analysis, making their movements just as unpredictable as the markets themselves. Despite their chaotic reputation, the degens, well, they play a critical role in the crypto ecosystem. They bring liquidity, they create buzz, and sometimes even uncover hidden gems that others simply wouldn't touch. For new traders, the world of degens can be both enticing and dangerous. Whether stories of 1,000x gains are legendary, it's important to remember that for every success story, there are countless losses. If you're venturing into degen territory, approach with caution and always set limits on what you're willing to risk. The term trenches perfectly captures the chaotic and high stakes experience of surviving the crypto markets, especially for traders that are venturing into meme coin territory. When new meme coin launches pop up daily on platforms like pump.fun, traders often find themselves in the trenches, scrambling to capitalize on the next big pump. It's a battlefield of narrative writing, where traders gamble on tokens tied to the latest trends. Be it a celebrity meme, a cultural moment, or even a fleeting joke. The goal? It's to catch the momentum early and ride the wave before the inevitable dump. In the trenches, traders embrace a degen mindset, gambling on projects with minimal research and maximum hype. It is a high-risk, high-reward territory where fortunes can be made or lost in minutes. While exhilarating, it's also mentally and emotionally taxing, especially when the market turns against you. For newcomers, the trenches are a crash course in managing volatility and learning the importance of timing and self-discipline. Surviving the trenches, it's not just about luck. It's about understanding when to strike, and more importantly, when to pull back before getting completely wrecked. In the crypto world, alpha refers to exclusive or insider information that gives traders an edge over the competition. It's the golden nugget of knowledge that can lead to massive profits if acted upon at the right moment. The term originates from the investment world, where it signifies a strategy's ability to outperform the market. Hunters of alpha are always on the lookout for an advantage, often relying on private groups, on-chain analytics, or even connections within the crypto community, maybe all of them. However, it's important to approach alpha with caution. Not everything presented as insider information is credible. And following these unverified tips can easily lead to significant losses. For newcomers, the key is learning to distinguish valuable alpha from mere speculation. True alpha requires research and discernment, traits that will serve you well in the ever-evolving crypto landscape. Pump and dump. The term pump and dump refers to a manipulative scheme in the crypto market where the price of a token is artificially inflated or pumped through coordinated buying, marketing hype, or even false information. Once the price reaches a peak, insiders or early participants sell off their holdings, causing a massive crash or a dump that leaves latecomers holding the bag. Pump and dump schemes are specifically common in the meme coin space, where hype often outweighs fundamentals, and the allure of quick profits, well, they draw in unsuspecting traders. These schemes can be orchestrated in private groups or occur organically, where hype spirals out of control, often fueled by social media platforms like X or Telegram, just to name a few. For example, traders might see a flood of posts claiming a specific coin is going to the moon, only to realize too late that the orchestrators, well, they have already cashed out. For beginners, the best way to avoid falling victim to a pump and dump is to approach any sudden price spikes with skepticism. Always research the project, evaluate its legitimacy, and please always remember that if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Gas fees. Let's talk about those good old gas fees. They are the costs that are required to process transaction on the blockchain, and they play a significant role in shaping how traders interact with the market. Each blockchain has its own mechanism for calculating these fees, which are essentially payments to validators for securing the network and verifying transactions. On networks like Ethereum, gas fees can skyrocket during periods of high demand, making even small trades very expensive. This has been a point of frustration, obviously so, for many traders, specifically those that are operating with smaller portfolios. Well, if we want mass adoption, we need to work with everyone. Blockchains like Solana and Binance Smart Chain have gained popularity for their significantly lower gas fees, allowing for faster and cheaper transactions. For meme coin traders, low fees are critical, especially when degen trading small cap tokens where high gas fees could eat up all of your profits. Understanding gas fees is critical for newcomers, especially because they directly impact the timing and cost effectiveness of trades. Whether you're minting an NFT or swapping tokens on a DEX, always consider the gas fees that are involved to avoid unexpected expenses that could cut into your gains. One of the most important metrics to understand in crypto is market cap, short for market capitalization. Market cap represents the total value of a cryptocurrency and is calculated by multiplying the current price of a token by its circulating supply. For example, if a token is priced at $1 and there are 10 million tokens in circulation, the market cap would be $10 million. It's a simple yet powerful way to gauge the size and relative importance of a project in the broader market. Market cap is often used to categorize cryptocurrencies into 3 tiers: large cap, mid cap, and small cap. Large cap projects like Bitcoin and Ethereum are considered more stable, with lower risk but potentially smaller returns. On the other hand, small cap coins, including many meme tokens, carry higher risk but also the potential for explosive growth. For beginners, market cap is a crucial concept because it helps provide context. Just because a token's price is low does not mean it's overvalued. Always consider the market cap to understand how much money is already invested into the project and what its potential is for its long-term growth. A liquidity pool is one of the foundational components of decentralized finance and is essential for trading on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, Radium, or PancakeSwap. In simple terms, a liquidity pool is a collection of tokens locked in a smart contract, providing liquidity for traders to swap between different assets. These pools are funded by liquidity providers, who deposits their tokens in exchange for a share of the transaction fees that are generated by the pool. It's a system that allows trading to happen without the need for a traditional order book. Liquidity pools are especially important in the world of meme coins, where smaller projects often rely on DEXs instead of centralized exchanges for their trading volume. For traders, LPs are both an opportunity and a risk. On one hand, providing liquidity can generate passive income through fees. On the other hand, liquidity providers face the possibility of impermanent loss, where fluctuations in token prices could lead to lower returns than simply holding the tokens. For newcomers, understanding how LPs work is crucial, as they are the gateway to many DeFi strategies and a key driver of liquidity in the crypto ecosystem. Moon. If there's one term that captures the aspirations of every crypto enthusiast, it's moon. To the moon. In crypto slang, a token is said to be going to the moon, where its price is just going to skyrocket dramatically in a short period of time. This phrase embodies the dream of massive returns and the excitement of watching an investment outperform expectations. For example, when a meme coin like Dogecoin surged thousands of % in value, traders celebrated its moonshot moment, turning an internet joke into a legitimate phenomenon. The concept of mooning often drives this speculative frenzy in crypto, especially in meme coin trading. Traders jump in early, hoping to catch a moonshot before the hype fades. However, it's important to approach these moments with caution. While the idea of turning a small investment into life-changing gains is of course enticing, not every token that promises to go to the moon will actually get there. For beginners, it's a reminder to please balance your ambition with your strategy. Stay realistic, as chasing the moon without a careful plan, it can lead to some disappointment, or worse, significant losses. And that's a wrap on the must-know crypto terms that you'll hear everywhere in the space. Whether you're hodling through the dips, waiting for the bags to moon, or just trying to avoid getting wrecked, knowing the lingo is half the battle. So now when someone says that you're aping into low cap gem or farming into some insane APY, you'll actually know what they're talking about. If you found this video helpful, or maybe you just realized how ridiculous some of these terms actually sound, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on the latest crypto insights. And of course, be sure to drop a comment below about your favorite crypto term. And who knows, we might even feature you or it in the next video. Thanks for watching JRNY TV. We will catch you in the next one.